about to lose my goddamn mind. Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the influencers who apologize for partying in summer, who have partied again. Again. Constantly lowering the bar for all of us, you twats. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I want to preface this by saying we are talking about these LA YouTubers, and I'm gonna show you all the proof now of them continuing going to parties. Now, I want to tell you, for a little bit of context, I'm from Derry in Ireland. Our case numbers are continuing to be at an all-time low. Our guidelines and stuff are more relaxed. We can now meet up in groups of people, and that's currently where we're at over here. It was my friend Aoife's birthday party a couple days ago, and there were literally maybe 8 people at it, you know, meeting the guidelines, and I still felt icky about going to that, even though I was going by my own country guidelines, because I'm so used to talking about these Americans going to parties, and I'm like, maybe it's for over here. Then I realized that America's numbers are constantly fucking peaking, and the rest of the world's numbers are constantly going down, whereas California in particular's numbers just on a steady increase. And you know what? Your favorite influencers are doing nothing about it except help it even more. And not help it as in the numbers go away, help as in, come here Corona, free reign. Free reign, bitch. Like, I'm fed up. And it's just the fact that I've had so many conversations with, especially Europeans, where our numbers are way down, and they're like, Jesus, I'm allowed to go to parties, that we're so used to telling these Americans to stop partying because their numbers are so high that we're almost starting to think that our numbers are as high as theirs, whenever we have to step back and realize, no, they're just fucked. America's fucked, and especially California, where these fucking influencers are just breeding corona within themselves. Sorry, had to get that little rant out of the way. Now let's continue. And before people get into the argument of, oh, it's your birthday, it's only gonna happen once a year. Bitch, my 18th birthday that I've waited literally so long on, my 18th birthday. I'll be a legal adult, okay? I've been waiting for that birthday for so long. I can't have a birthday party, but you know what? Not the fucking end of the world, because there's a lot of other things going on in the world that's way more important than my fucking 18th birthday, so don't you dare come at me with the argument that, oh, my influencer just wants to celebrate their birthday. Bitch, fuck you for condoning that behavior. Literally, fuck you if you have that attitude. It's so pathetic. Please do better. Now let's get to these influencers who it seems we're talking about every couple of weeks, who are going to parties, apologizing because they're getting called out for it, and then we'll go on like a 2-week break, and then we'll go again. They're like, oh, we're getting tested. Yeah, you can get tested and it can come up negative and you can actually have it. So let's stop that argument as well. Now, the main contenders of these influencers who were partying and getting called out for it in summer were like Nikita Dragon, Tana Mojo, James Charles, the D'Amelio sisters. You know what? They've all fucking done it again. And I'm fucking fed up. Especially you, James Charles. We've literally given you so many passes on this channel and we keep saying, oh, he's doing better. And then you just keep going to more parties whenever you know that the numbers are doing so bad because you've had to address it before. But he's not the only one, and let's get into it. So, linked below, I will have a thread by Def Noodles, love you Dennis, that I'm going to be reading off. I saw this and I just got so furious that I have to go through it, so it'll be linked below if you want to see it, but we're going to go through this. Again, Dennis, we love you on this channel. You know what? I'm so angry that I'm going to get my computer to read out the first statement for us, then we're going to go through some pictures and talk.
Kylie Jenner, James Charles, Madison Beer, Olivia Jade and Dixie D'Amelio get massive backlash for attending birthday dinner for Hype House photographer Bryant. Hype House members were there as well.
I'm so angry that I forgot to bring Allegedly Bear. Hold on. I'm so sorry for neglecting you. That's how you know I was really fucking heated. Now, Bryant is this, like, photographer all of these basic LA YouTubers constantly do their photo shoots with. I've heard some really bad stories about him, but we won't get into that in this video. But just another party. Another party. Kylie Jenner? Girl, what the fuck? Also, I want to say one thing, okay? People say all the time, and I'm gonna stop you right here. They say, why are you focusing on James Charles? Why are you focusing on Charli D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio? Why are you focusing, you know, on specific influencer? You know why? Because they have the biggest influence on the fucking general public. And I'm going to be focusing on you, James Charles, and focusing on you, Charli D'Amelio. And it's also a conversation of your parents and what the fuck's happening there that they're constantly allowing you to do this. But you've addressed it and we're going to get to that. But just, okay, hold on. News article, Kylie Jenner parties with James Charles, Dixie D'Amelio, Noah Beck, and more influencers in West Hollywood. Kylie Jenner. James Charles. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck. So, okay, wear your mask going into the party and then not wearing it when you're actually at the party. I see you. Because that's very effective. Sorry, I had to gather myself. Do these people not realize the influence they have? You may say they went to the party, they weren't social distancing, they weren't wearing the mask whenever that's actually prohibited in California. Okay? Okay. But they weren't posting about it. Here's the thing, because they're influencers, news articles will come from it. Their fans will see that. So that argument, gone. I'll allow you to have your opinion on that. I just really won't be listening. Because I have such a strong one myself. And I'm fucking fed up with seeing this. How important is that party, James? How important is that party, Kylie? How important is that party, Dixie and Noah Beck? But there's more. Hype House members were present, including the Lopez brothers. Tony Lopez has time to go to parties, but not properly address some very strong allegations that have been coming out towards him. Right? Right.
Allegedly.
I don't know who this is. And then that's the other Lopez brother. But fine. Wear your mask going into the party and then just not social distance and not wear it when you're actually there. Okay. Olivia Jade. Isn't this someone whose mum scammed her into college? Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. But you know what? These people have platforms. Here's some more. Lorray. You know Lorray, the one who had the birthday party in like July by Nikita Dragon, the Dragon style party, who said, you know, he knows better and he's not gonna party again? That's Lorray. At this party? Okay. Don't know who these people are. Don't know who any of these people are. Charli D'Amelio. No mask and posing for pictures. Here's the thing, Charli. Do you want a party? Come over to Europe. You know, because actually that stuff's allowed over here. And we don't do all this like cringy bullshit right here. But the thing is, if you so badly want to party, and this is for all the influencers, you know what? I'm sure, you know, because the numbers are fine in most European places right now, just come over and party over here. Not in fucking California, where it's actually prohibited. Like, just like meeting up with people over there is... Okay. Charli D'Amelio. Nice. And then her sister, and then the one she's dating. Cute. So cute. And you may be like, oh, they were wearing masks inside. Here you go. No masks. No social distancing and no masks. From any of these people. Aw, I hope the big party was worth it. Okay. Okay. Someone commented and said, Dad inside will do anything for attention. This look says it all. And these people who've gone to the party have actually posted about going to the party. Charli D'Amelio posted this. The comments are not happy. Waiting for the notes apology about how you went to that party, not social distancing, without a mask. Y'all can attack me or whatever. This is a Charli D'Amelio fan, by the way. I love Charli, but they can't be doing this. Then they attack other influencers. Don't say this is the only time, because it's not. They went to Lorray's party and didn't even apologize or speak up about it. You know what's funny? James Charles spoke up about it and was like, I'll do better. And then did this. Performative, right? Huh. Charli and Dixie, hold yourself accountable for your actions, please, and do better. I've been disappointed. Social distancing looks different here. Thanks for the social distancing. There's still a pandemic. If you're reading this, friendly reminder to social distance. Charli, I love you, but start social distancing. You're putting not only yours, but your own family's life at risk. I love you, but this is disappointing. Practice what you preach. These are from people who have like D'Amelio in their names. These are fan accounts. Charli, please, LA is a hotspot for COVID right now. Please social distance. Charli D'Amelio got so much backlash that she actually addressed it on an Instagram live. You know, not a post like her other promoting the party. No, an Instagram live where there would be less people and the live would not be saved after.
They said, as goes with all shoots, if you do get a positive test, you have to go home and quarantine for 2 weeks, which is like, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how many followers you have.
Ooh.
If you show up to a shoot and you get a positive test, you have to go home. Doesn't matter if the shoot's surrounded by you, it doesn't matter if one person gets a positive test, everyone has to go home. And I feel like that's something that's making sure that I keep myself safe as well as everyone else, because I am getting those frequent negative tests. And it's not just because I'm doing whatever, it's because to be able to...
Not because she's doing whatever. Girl, just say you were at the party.
Do what I do, as in shoots or video shoots, photo shoots, no matter what it is, you have...
Or parties.
To have a negative COVID test. And I would not be seeing anyone if I did not know that I have a negative COVID test, as well as everyone in my family. And I feel like...
But girl, the parties. I get it. Charli is young, right? But this is a question of who's around her, you know what I mean?
That's very important for
who's
you
the
guys to know,
influence?
so you guys don't think that I'm just being careless. And I hope that if you are going out, you are doing this as well, but you are getting tested as well. But if you can't get tested or you don't have...
Okay, here's the thing, right? What she's saying is all well and good, but it's all null because she's literally going to parties and in LA, hotspot.
Testing, just when you're out, wear a mask, you know?
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. When you're out, wear a mask. Okay.
But I do appreciate you guys for holding me accountable. I
hate that word. I hate that word.
I am being safe. Before I do anything, I get a rapid test to make sure that I'm not...
Must be nice.
Like, being unsafe with what I'm doing. Because I obviously do care about everyone, and outside dinners in California is also something that everyone is allowed to do. And
here's the thing, they're like outside dinners. Do you need me to pull up the video of y'all fucking singing happy birthday all huddled around each other? Okay.
If it wasn't, I wouldn't be going, and I make sure I wear my mask when I walk in. I eat
when you walk in.
I don't have my mask on, and when I leave, I put my mask back on
for the photo op.
Making sure that I'm being safe.
Here's the thing, right? I don't like that I'm coming for Charli, right? But she's the only one who's really addressed it. So, I feel bad, so I'm not gonna dwell on that. Now let's dwell on these pictures. James, I just want to talk, right? You have literally been called out so much recently for literally going to parties and stuff. You've said, like, apologized, not even, but like in your vlog of you going to a party, you know, Lorraine's birthday party, you were like, oh, I don't endorse this. You're being seen here. And the reason I'm focusing on James is because it's so disappointing, because there's always like growth seen and then like none. You know what I mean? In terms of this especially. James, come to Europe and party if you so badly want to. Even over here where it's allowed, we're partying outside. You know why? Like gazebos. Because we don't want to be inside, you know, and like y'all are in LA in a hotspot, and like you're going, you're being photographed, you're talking to the paparazzi, you are promoting it. And it's just so disappointing. And it's like, James, especially recently, like the makeup stuff where you were coming for Lauren Conrad and Alicia Keys, like that happened, and there was a couple weeks silence from you, and we were like, oh good, you know what I mean, like he's minding his own business, he's doing all that. And it's like, it's so easy just not to go to these parties. Or if you want to just do a one-on-one dinner with the main host, you know what I mean? I'm gonna bring it back to me just as well, so I can give a little bit of context. But it was my friend Grace's birthday, and I didn't go to her party because I didn't feel comfortable going, honestly. And so instead, I just went out to dinner with her, one-on-one. You know what I mean? It's doing things that it's like, you know, you and yourself are like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Where it's like, and this just goes for the sister of Charli D'Amelio and the other TikTok boy, and Kylie Jenner. Like, I mean, I really expect nothing from the Kardashians, but even this, it's like, why is she fucking there? You know what I mean? And like, this is, okay, these people too, this is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Like, you're wearing your mask, walking into a place, and then not wearing it whenever, like, you're all singing happy birthday. You know what I mean? Like, why were you just wearing the mask walking in? Because you were being paparazzi'd? Because it feels dumb to me. How important is this party? How important? Like, how important is it that can, like, just not wait? I think a Zoom party would be fun. Right? Or even not, like dinner with like smaller groups of people, because like this is a lot. So even Def Noodles tweeted and said estimates are between 30 to 50 people. And I mean, this is just ridiculous, right? This is ridiculous. Like, even in different parts of the world where numbers are fine, it's like 8 to 10 people, you know what I mean, like meeting up, and it's like 30 to, and this is just a recurring theme now, and it's ridiculous. Guys, I want to know what your opinion is, right? Because people do the debate all the time, and they're like, oh, don't focus on one over the other, and I completely, wholeheartedly disagree. If you have a really big platform, no matter if there's a bunch of people going, you're like ultimately at the top of being responsible. So that kind of leaves it to James and Charli D'Amelio being the most responsible, because in terms of influencer, they're at the top. And then Kylie Jenner, you know what I mean? It's like, it's ridiculous. All these other people who went are literally like, I don't know their names. That doesn't mean they're nobodies, but it means, you know, anybody knows James Charles. Charli D'Amelio, like, my nana and granda know who Charli D'Amelio is. And it's like, she's even posted about this party, and it's like, just think, shame on, like, the influencers who are just continuing doing this. I get it. You get talked about in drama videos, you get journalist news articles, you get people talking on Twitter because they're so frustrated at you. I get it. It must be nice that your name is getting tweeted and your Google CEO is going up. But at what cost? Because we are currently just delaying this. Believe it or not, America is just holding the numbers of COVID cases behind. Like, y'all's numbers are just going up while the rest of the world is going down for the most part. And it's like, whenever you see this kind of careless behavior, and it's like, oh god, we're gonna be in this for fucking ever. And people always say to me, hey Adam, I'm from LA, please don't categorize us all into the same thing because I'm not going out and partying. And I fully apologize if I am, or make it seem like that, because I know that not everyone is fucking careless like this. And it's just wanting, you know, these people want us to talk about them, and I apologize for that. But it's hard not to whenever there's just so many parties that continuously happen. Another party happened as well that I'm going to talk about, and it's like, it's so frustrating, and just shame on those fucking creators. You know what I mean? But let me know what you're thinking about this. I'm so frustrated, and it's just, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, the most I can do is make a video about it, but they don't care. We were talking in summer about them doing the same thing. What, they apologized and they just moved on, and it's like, it's so easy just to, like, not. Right? Right. Okay. I just feel like they're fucking doing this again, you know what I mean? The fucking Jeffree Star. Oh, that was never doing this again. I was meant to do doing this again, not never doing, sorry. So many names. You know what I mean? Maybe there'll be another apology video from James that we'll get very soon, and we'll have another title to throw into the mix. You know, the last one was a long overdue apology by Tana Mojo. Maybe there'll be a new one from James. Never talked that fast in my life. Never want to again. See you in my next one. Doing this again. Babe.